The day before my birthday, I was on the train from my hometown, Marino, to Melbourne. The next day was signed up for the army to fight in the Second World War. I was conscripted. My number began with a V. Choco. That was the nickname we got. Don't know who came up with that word. Don't know why. Heaven only knows. We don't hear it much being called a Choco, but I didn't take any notice. That was just the way it was. The beginning of my time in the army was this. Go to the Caulfield Racecourse first. We didn't know what was going on. Our uniforms were dumped on the ground in front of us. If they didn't fit, we had to find someone to swap with. Then we slept on the wooden floors, a hard night to start with, but it was preparing us for the rest of our time in the army. We had orders, we did it, and there was no other way. Within a week I was transferred to Queensland, where I trained as a signaller in an artillery crew, and 3 months later I was shipped out to Port Moresby, New Guinea. My artillery unit didn't see any action in New Guinea since the officers hadn't factored the jungle in their plans. The guns were too heavy to move. We never understood why they had our artillery unit stationed there. It never made sense, but that was the war. A lot of us felt like we were the schoolboys that weren't allowed to change. Always the decision was made for us. In all, I spent 3 years in New Guinea with no leave. We couldn't go anywhere. There was nowhere to go anyway. There was talk about it, but it just never happened. No time off for 3 years, following orders from parade at daylight to last smoko after tea. Work was very hard through the day. On the 23rd of October 1944, the order came down that I was to be discharged. I didn't know who made the decision. The whole year before the war ended, it was fitting to my service history really. It was time to be a dairy farmer again. None of us gave much thought to it. The fact that we were called Chocos, we never spoke about it to each other. It was more the civilians at home who said it. Only a few brought it up. Even though I had done 3 years of service, why I came home and not other sons, not my fault, not my decision. I didn't run, but I was home. Sometime later, I would be given the chance to change my number from V to VX, but I didn't bother. We did the same job, and I figured it made no difference. We would still be given the same orders to do the same things. You know, we all fought in the war. Whether you had a V or VX number, it didn't matter. It never did. That was for others to worry about, yeah. We were lucky. There was still more to life, and the life that I had to live. I was 21.